Are we
Hello,
live?
we're live.
Hello.
We have no lives out there, but we're live.
Well, that's okay.
Everybody's at the cookout, at the Ladybug Cookout.
At the Ladybug Picnic.
Oh, picnic.
Yeah. Well,
So
hopefully
happy
we'll get some
Memorial
friends to join.
Day.
Oh, there's Regina. Hi, Regina.
Regina, what are you doing?
You're not at the Ladybug Picnic.
At the Ladybug Picnic. All right, I'm tired. Are you tired?
I'm
You're not.
tired.
You're
I
tired.
shouldn't be tired because I've been a slug all weekend long. I mean, I haven't tried to nap today, but still, I've just been sitting at my craft table, staring at my stuff, watching stupid videos on YouTube, and not even learning stuff, drama stuff on YouTube. It's been dumb. And I've been glued to it. So, slug. You know,
How
it's so cute. I know you weren't on last night, Christy, but I was saying this last night too, that I was a total slug. And that the only thing that I managed to do was wash my sheets, but I still hadn't made my bed yet.
right?
So even after Walter and I were done with the live last night, I went in the living room and I plopped down in my chair and that's what I did. Even my mom, she's like, okay, well, I'm going to say goodnight now. And it was around 10, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, well, good night, Mom. And she looks over in my room. She says, do you want me to help you make your bed?
Aww.
No, I'll get it. Well, yeah.
So
Hi,
Brenda
Brenda.
is at the Ladybug Picnic.
She's not at
She's
Amanda's having a picnic. Aw.
she's at the Ladybug
She's
Picnic.
at the Ladybug Picnic. I'm sorry
And
about your
poor
migraine,
Regina has
Regina.
migraine. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
no fun.
no bueno.
Yep, no bueno.
No bueno. Well, happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day. My glasses are all smudged. Take Excedrin with cake. Oh, with Coke.
Yeah, that's like caffeine on caffeine, though. But that Excedrin migraine, it tends to work pretty well for me. I don't get them very often, but man, when I do, it is definitely no bueno.
It is like a
A
fire
what? A
set.
fire set?
Fire set.
I don't know.
Oh, hold on. My daughter left the laundry room door open, and all I can hear is washer and dryer. Hold on. Be right back.
And I don't have my camera plugged in again. I was messing. So, how's everybody's weekend going? Holiday weekend. It is Memorial Day. I do have a lot of um, veterans in my family who they did not die in battle, but they did serve our country and are no longer with us. So, just give a thought, you know, to who's giving you this holiday weekend. Hi, Andrea. How are you?
Hi, Andrea. Welcome, welcome. Fire set. What does fire set mean?
Again?
Did we figure it out?
Uh-oh. Amanda's off to Puerto Rico again. Are they going to buy out there? Are they planning on making that a permanent home? Oh, good, Regina. Did you post it? I didn't see anything. Well, And to be fair, I haven't really been on Facebook a whole lot. I've tried, but like I said, I'm a slug. I don't want to do anything if it causes any effort. I don't do it. I don't have anything to do with it.
And she's grumpy.
And I'm grumpy.
Tell her quit being grumpy. I gave her the face.
She did.
I said, stop it. And I went,
Oh, good. Well, then at least I haven't missed it, Regina, because I would feel bad. I would feel bad if I missed seeing it. I am working on that wedding book. And that's what I tried to work on last night because, it was a wedding theme last night. And I knew I really didn't want to make a wedding card. And I did. Dawn's not here. Dawn, I think, would be particularly interested. But I did figure out how I wanted my closure. And I got it. And it took me most of the day today. But I finally got it. Yay, me! So, I am pretty excited about that.
well, that was quite the discussion last night. So
It was. Did you watch us back later?
I still haven't seen the end. I started earlier, but then I realized we were going on earlier and I had to try and make the promo. And I've made some alterations because I'm trying to do a reusable thread. So I don't have to send the same link out you can use the same link. I just changed we can use the same studio. I can just change the titles, but I haven't quite figured everything out yet. So
I gotcha. That's okay. Hi, Gaz.
Hi, Gaz. What are you doing today? How was work? This is your new shift, isn't it? Your new shift, your new job.
Okay, you know what? I think I need a hubby like that. Just, I can say, I need a weekend getaway. And he buys me tickets. I think I need that in my life. I'm kidding. Oh, you snuck the day off, Gaz? Oh, did you tell him that you're pretending you're an American and it's Memorial Day, and so you have to have the day off?
How do you sneak a day off? Like they think you're there, but you're home. You go clock in and leave. We have a worker that does that.
That's
She's
funny.
there and she goes to the time clock, and then a few minutes later she's gone. Like, what? What happened here?
Nice. That must be nice. All right. Well, do you want to disclaimer us and
oh, nice.
we can get going?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, that is nice.
So you did kind of clock in but not show up. You have hours. Nice. Yeah, I looked up Memorial Day in the UK today, and it's called Remembrance Day, and it's the second Sunday in November, I think. And you guys do the poppies, right?
I think the poppies is supposed to be kind of worldwide, but I don't know. How do I know?
I think it started over there, though.
Oh, okay.
Looked out in the field and it was red. I think that's the story. Like poppy red, I don't know, something. There's a story. I've heard the story. At one time I remembered the story, but now I don't remember anything anymore. Sorry, friends. It's terrible.
Oh, okay.
It's terrible getting old brain.
And you're younger than I am.
And old bones.
Don't have old brain.
Old brain bones. Back to work tomorrow. Me too.
Me too.
I almost had to work today, but all my coworkers chose to work from home. Imagine that.
Well, good for them.
So I said, well, can I work from home? I don't have that kind of job. So I just got the day off, which is fine with me. But I was really hoping for that floating holiday, which I desperately need because they keep making plans. And I guess I'm going to have to take a few unpaid days at the end of the year, which is okay. As long as I don't lose my insurance, it's all good. Mm-hmm. And if you notice, I'm wearing a sweatshirt and Melissa's wearing a tank top.
A tank dress, actually.
A tank dress. So she's sweltering. And I'm not freezing, but it's kind of cool in my house, and I don't like to be cold. So
It is 95 degrees here. No, feels like 95. It's 92 with, what did I say? 52% humidity or bleh. That's what it is. Bleh. Anyway, well, do you want to disclaimer us and we'll move down to the tables?
Yes. And did we tell we just decided to come on early since neither of us have to work. And so instead of 8:30, here we are. Surprise.
Yay.
Okay. We are in this for fun. Because we're already millionaires, so we don't need the money. We just play. We are just using our own products. We're not monetized. We just like doing what we do, and we like sharing it with you. And we're very grateful that you guys come and watch us. So thank you. We will go down now. And I'll replay, people. Thank you for watching the replays.
Yes.
Really appreciate it. And if you feel so inclined, you could. You went away, Melissa.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh,
I got it. Just had to take the lens cap off.
I've been hanging around. I've been wondering why. I'm feeling down. You went away. So is anybody okay? So Brenda's at the picnic. And anybody else having a picnic?
Pick out, picnic, cookout,
Fireworks.
anything.
All right, you are on the big screen.
Okay, so this is our last episode for Flora and Fauna. And this whole month I've been saying I want a fox. I want to play with a fox. So I finally went and got one off of my Silhouette Cameo design store, whatever it's called. So I have my pieces cut for a fox. But while I was looking for this fox, I saw this really cute one. And she has this crown of flowers and she's a butterfly. And so I'm like, I want to make her. So I've got my fox pieces and I'm going to use the Jaded Blossom spring add-on dies to make her a butterfly too. So she's a foxafly.
A foxafly.
And yeah, I don't have any idea what this card is going to look like, but that's my jumping off point. So there we go.
Jump. Crisscross will make you jump.
Mm-mm.
Or something.
So
all right, me. I was gonna do something with those beautiful secret garden papers, but then I named the live forget-me-nots and other sweet memory flowers. So I decided to pull out my forget-me-nots from Gina K. So this one is cute. It was it was either a freebie or it was in a mystery box. And it is, it has, I'll never forget all you have done for me. Thankful for you. Unforgettable. That's what you are. Hello, friend. And love you are the sentiments in that.
Unforgettable.
So let's see what happens. I have no plan. Melissa's the planner.
I don't know about that this time, but hey, I'm gonna give it my best shot.
What movie, Andrea?
Mm.
Oh, so they're eating downstairs and you're upstairs, getting rid, trying to help your headache, your migraine. That's no fun. Sorry, I hope it goes away. Wicked. You like it? Have you seen it before? I'm going to I've been up and
Where'd you guys end up having dinner last night? I know you mentioned margaritas, but you weren't having any.
oh no, La Hacienda in it was in Indianapolis, close to where our cousins lived. So then we still had to go back to their house to get people back to their cars.
Oh, right. Well, was it good?
It was pretty good.
I would love a really, really, really good Mexican dinner. But my mom doesn't cook anymore, so honestly, even just a basket of sopapillas with some honey would make me happy.
Yeah, you said you don't have many good Mexican places
Um, but
nearby you.
I did go out to dinner with I think I told you this already. I went out to dinner with Holly Ann and her boyfriend Adam, and we introduced Adam to Indian food. He'd never had it. And, Holly Ann and I we love it. And anyway, and there's this new place um, down the street from me that is an Indian restaurant. And so I kind of, they're like, where she called me to find out what this other restaurant was that they go to, that we've gone to. Um, and I told her about it and I said, but there is this place and can I crash in on your date? and they let me. So I went out with them and he was actually telling me that there is a couple of Mexican restaurants nearby that are really, really good. So I'll have to try that. But mostly, I mean, I want like kind of the Mexican food that I grew up on. And I know that's
Mhm.
going to be kind of hard to find out here because it is a high Puerto Rican population, and so that's the the flavor. I guess is a good way to put it. Around here is the Puerto Rican dishes, and although I think some of it's really good, I still don't like the rice that has those pigeon peas in it. But I just want something that's like home too.
Yeah, I grew up on just beans and tortillas and enchiladas and tacos but until I got a little bit more, I don't know if worldly, but like till I started growing up and going different places, I realized it's not all the same. Like you have the Tex-Mex, and then you have like Grandma's Kitchen, and then you have like, I guess like you go to, is it Spain, and there's a lot of like
And
seafood
it's
type
very different. Yeah, it's
stuff,
very
and
different.
uh yeah, it's not the same.
You and I grew up more like on um
Tex-Mex probably.
I don't even know that it's so much Tex-Mex as it has Native American influences,
Mm,
where Tex-Mex is just a little bit different. But yeah, I think it's probably a mix of both.
yeah,
Okay, Brenda. Well, thanks for popping in and saying hi to us. We do appreciate that.
yeah. My parents would make the beans and get red chili and
Mm.
green chili, and but we had a lot of tacos and a lot of like green chili chicken enchiladas and stuff. But then at my grandma's, she made a lot of. She always had beans and tortillas made. Like that was the job every week to make them for the week.
Oh
And
yeah.
then she used to make us like fideitos and um yeah, those are the main things. She didn't make a whole lot of other foods that I remember.
Yeah.
If she did make tacos, they were like flautas, little roll tacos.
Hmm.
Um yeah, so but she didn't
Did I
really,
come out the
everything
wrong
she made was
side?
delicious, but she didn't make much else. Sorry, I'm distracted over here.
Oh,
I'll
you're
get the
fine.
program here in a second. I've got you on the big screen.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to figure out how. I think I just put glue on the wrong side of this tail. Maybe not.
And
Yeah.
when we would stay the night for breakfast, like in the morning, she always made eggs and bacon and toast. Although we always wanted tortillas, and
Yeah.
then but she always had like green chili with the eggs. A lot of times we would eat like not refried beans, but like the fresh, uh, like we just call them
Frijoles.
beans. Yeah, with red chili, it would be like a side dish. And she always
Hmm.
made my eggs perfect. I like over medium, and she always made them perfect. And then the bacon, she never burned it. It was never soft. It was just always the right, perfect amount of crispy.
That
Always.
was what was grandmas were so good at that.
I
So good
know.
at that. Now, the white side of my family, which is my stepdad. Well, he's not my stepdad because he did adopt me, um, but we'll call it the white side. That was so every so often we'd go to my dad's aunt's house. Her name was Aunt Ree. And I'm telling you, I mean, they lived in this little one bedroom. It was like it was an apartment, but not like an apartment building. It was like a square, you know, and
Hmm.
the garage was bigger than their actual living space. And hi, Teresa. Hi, Dawn. Dawn, I figured out my lock. I'll show it to you later. Um, um, but they had you walk in to their house, and that's their little kitchen. And they didn't even have a bathroom that was a full size bathroom. It was a shower and a toilet. And that was inside their bedroom, their one and only bedroom. So when you brush your teeth or wash your face, you had to do it in the kitchen because that's where the only sink was. And then this long living room, dining room attached. And as soon as we'd show up, that whole space filled up as a dining room I don't know where this woman came up with all this food, but the food was all spread out. You walk in and you're immediately slapped in the face with the smell of freshly freshly baked bread, and oh, it was so good. And Aunt Ree was like that too. Like that woman could make a breakfast spread, and the bacon was perfectly done. And yeah, yeah. Okay, now I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah. I didn't say hi, Dawn. Hi, Teresa. I know Melissa said hi, but I didn't say hi. And Dawn said, "Oh, sweet about your
About
buckle."
my luck, I'm so excited.
And yeah, and I'm lollygagging back here again, like I do. And Brenda was here, but she left. She was at her sister's picnic. So
Mm-hmm. I wonder if this is gonna be dark enough room. I think it'll be okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. Surprise, surprise. Maybe I will just make a simple card.
Well, I mean, the forget-me-nots are a great jumping off point too.
Mm-hmm. I think I have some poppies somewhere, and I was thinking about poppies, but
Poppies. Poppies will put them to sleep. My mom did bake a Dutch apple pie today.
ooh, did she make home crust?
No, she cheated.
Oh, so what makes a Dutch apple pie different from apple pie?
Dutch apple has the crumbly top, and where apple pie has like usually either a solid pie crust or a lattice pie crust. That's all.
That's all. So these are my Gina K puppies, or not puppies, forget me not. It's pretty. I wonder if I should do some more.
Those are so pretty.
They're pretty. Oh, when I used to work in the nursing home one year, I I used to paint rocks. I don't know. I think I've told you guys that before.
Mm-hmm.
One year for the memory unit, I painted a bunch of rocks white and I colored little forget-me-nots on them as a little tribute to like Alzheimer's and dementia.
Aw. That sounds sweet.
It was. That's funny though. That was the memory unit, but when I worked in the just in the skilled unit, one of our activities was painting rocks, and we had a window in the dining room where it had a little you could little beds outside, and because of where it was, nothing would grow there. They would mulch it every year, but nothing would grow. So the residents and I would paint rocks, just colors, and then we would make little scenes, like we'd paint blue rocks, and those would be the water, and then around the outside would be different colors to represent other things. And then we made those flower pot towers. So at one time we had like a water scene. So then there was the water, and then the rocks on the outside, and then we had like the flower pots you put upside down and you stack them, and then you paint like lighthouse windows. So we made lighthouses out of them, the clay pots.
Oh, nice.
And then so when they would go in the dining room and look out that window, they could see like the colors and stuff. So, and they
Aw.
could participate in that, because when you make like a scene like that, you just can paint it one color. You don't have to, because we tried to do like designs on them, but normally they couldn't like wait to let them dry. So the colors would just get all mixed together. So it was good when they just would pick the one color, and then we would arrange them to look like something.
Mm-hmm. Well, it sounds nice.
Right. Dawn, what are you doing today? Teresa, what's your day like today?
Dawn is puttering in the garden. That sounds
Nice.
nice.
I need to go get my flowers. This week at one of my long lunches, I'm going to go get my flowers. It's the law. I was watching this little reels on Facebook, and it said something about Ohio. The number one rule of Ohio, or fact about Ohio, is that wherever you go, if you go to like San Jose or Key West, you will run into somebody from Ohio. You will run into somebody from your exact area of Ohio. It's just the facts.
Too funny. Did I tell you that Holly Ann's boyfriend was born in Ohio?
Oh, where was he born?
I don't remember. I don't remember exactly.
Oh, nice. Greenhouse. What do you have in your greenhouse, Dawn? My friend Betsy, she loves plants. She has a whole front window, but like, I mean, she has outdoor plants, but inside she has like this whole front window. She's put shelves and made them a whole feature in her house, and she's probably the reason for that meme on Facebook where Rose is floating on the piece of the boat or whatever, and Jack's in the water, and she's got plants all over there, and she goes, "Well, I let you on, but then I wouldn't have room for my plants or something." That's my friend Betsy. And I used to do a lot more flowers, but I've scaled back a lot because I find that in the beginning, it's very. I love it. I love it in the beginning and the first, month, and then I find getting toward August, September, it doesn't rain enough, so you're always out there watering, and then by September, I'm pretty much done. So it's like, all right, let's move on now. So if I just keep them more into my large flower pots and then my window boxes in the back, then I can keep them alive longer.
Well, I don't know if you were still on. We were talking about this last night, but I'm pretty much plant hospice. I can't keep
Said,
planting. I mean, I'm doing okay right now with the ones that I have. Um, but I don't think adding to my collection is such a great idea.
oh, you lived in Ohio about 6 months. Oh,
I'm thinking I need to move there.
flowers and veggies. Mm.
Your weather sounds better than mine.
Well, sometimes you get all four in one day. That's true. That's the facts. House plants. Yep. Nice. You have the green thumb. Oh, yes. Very nice. I also have hanging plants in my craft room. That's wonderful.
Beautiful.
Wonderful, wonderful. But growing up, I never did flowers like annuals or anything. That was acquired after I met my husband, and his mom introduced me to all of that. And I'm grateful. I do like having my impatiens every year and begonias, and I love wave petunias. They're so.
I don't think I know what those are.
What do you know what a petunia is, right?
Yeah.
So the waves, they're actually like on a vine, and you don't
Oh.
have to deadhead them like the petunias as much. You can clean them up, but they're like a lot easier to keep, and they have tons of blooms and tons of color, and then they mix some of them, so then some of them are like hybrids.
Oh. Well, they sound nice.
They are, and they're easy. Like they are very hardy.
Oh, well, they sound like a plant that I couldn't kill then.
Well,
Although I managed to kill a cactus, so
you probably watered it too much. No.
I don't know. I killed it. My son thought that would be a great one for me. How could you kill a cactus, Mom? Well, I managed.
Um, you had some family in Ohio. Oh, Akron, Canton, Elton. Well, that's what I think. Akron's like 2 hours from me. And oh, nice. I've tried to do seeds, and I even got like the seedlings to come up, but then when I transplanted them, they didn't make it. It was a very sad day.
Okay, well, there's the little fox.
Growing up, my mom would keep a few house plants, and I remember we went to like I think she was a great aunt of my dad's, like, and she had coleus. Like, they had the red in the middle and the green on the outside.
Coleus is beautiful.
And my brother, I guess he had learned it in school or in science or something. So he took he snipped some off her plant and brought it home. We didn't know he did that. Or, I mean, he was in elementary or something. And he brought it home and stuck it in a jar and rerooted it. And my mom kind of scolded him, like, for, like, I guess for, like, stealing, because, he didn't ask or anything. He just snipped her plant. And that plant would not die. Like, we had babies and babies and babies from that plant.
Wow.
So just a reminder of my brother's crime.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he didn't get in big trouble. He did get scolded for, like, taking something that he didn't ask for. But yeah, and my mom named the plant Rod. And then Rod had a ton of babies. He just never went away. I wonder what happened to Rod. Guess he finally did go away.
Okay, so there's my fox. There's the start.
Oh, nice.
He's kind of cute. Yeah,
He is cute. Look at him.
He looks more like a cat, but that's okay.
Well, they do kind of look like cats.
That's okay.
I said that's okay. Yeah.
I can look like that. I might
I hope I'm not tired tomorrow. I don't want to go to work tired.
have to hide this because that's actually where his little front paws are, but I wonder if I hide it, I can have him hold something up here. That's a thought.
Weren't you going to put him in flowers?
What? Flowers on her head,
Oh.
but I don't know yet. I have no idea what this card is going to look like. This is just my jumping off point.
I just started with the forget-me-nots, and we're going to see what happens. So I think I told you guys that my daughter talked me into buying Billy Joel tickets, right?
Yeah. Are you going to get to go at all now?
No, he canceled his tour.
That's what I thought I heard, but
well, it was just postponed till November, but I guess something happened to his brain. He's got a brain injury or something, and now, it's canceled. And I was worried because all in all, I think it was a little over $700, and we bought it from like StubHub, and and it was confusing because the tickets were originally from Ticketmaster, and I guess StubHub bought them from Ticketmaster, and so then it was like a third-party deal, and I was afraid I wasn't going to get my money back. But Ticketmaster sent out a notice, and then shortly after, StubHub sent out a notice with the link to how you can get your money back, and so I did that, and it said it could take 7 to 10 days to get your money back, but it's at least in the works.
Well, I hope that works for you because I know my daughter is still waiting on a refund on a concert from a year and a half ago.
It was canceled?
Yep.
From StubHub?
I don't know if it was StubHub. I just know that's...
Oh, because other people can buy them and sell them, and then you don't know. I think StubHub's pretty reputable. I mean, they've been around a long time. So I hope I can keep up. I'll keep up on it. but they did offer, and they did, like, I didn't have to search and try to figure it out. They were pretty good about informing me. They said I could either get a credit or a refund to the card that was purchased on. So, which also had good timing, because unexpectedly that Cindy had invited me to go with her to the creative journey, and so that kind of offset some of that cost as well.
Oh, well, that's good.
I mean, I was gonna go anyway, but you still kind of go like
Yeah.
and so that made me just go real quick. And then I bullied poor Walter into going.
Going to tell me about that again.
The creative journey. So, Billy has water on the brain. Oh.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, no.
Doesn't sound very good. So, so I went to a crop on the Cape in April, right?
Yeah.
And that was in Boston, and that was at a resort, the Hyannis. I always say
Mm-hmm.
But it was by Jen Shirkis. So then she has an online creative journey, I think this month or next month. And then she has creative journey in person in November. However, the crop on the Cape was especially enticing because, one, the rooms were like $80 a night, and the price of the crop itself was $150. And then you could do that and have your own table and not take any classes, or you could take classes, which were anywhere from $45 to $75 a class, but you picked, and there was quite a arrangement. So I decided I wanted to go to that. And because I think Walter had talked about it, and so I kind of jumped on that, and I asked him if he got tickets, if he would order mine, and I made arrangements to go up there in April. So that happened. Well, I think I even mentioned to you before that I thought, well, that was enough. I don't think I want to do it again, but I'm glad I did it. And my friend Cindy, I don't know if you know her on here, Cindy McNally.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been, I think it was either through Craft Roulette or Lynn, LV Handcrafted, or both, that we figured out we live in the same town. And then we started conversing over Facebook, and then we did a couple local things, and then we did the crop in Powell, Ohio together. So we've kind of been getting to know each other more. Well, out of the blue, she texted me last week, and she said, "Do you want to go on a craft cruise?" And I'm like, and I didn't really, but I just said I don't have a passport. So then she pulled the creative journey up, and she said, "Do you want to go to this?" And at first I didn't. Like, I was good. I went in April. I was fine. But also the other part of me too is kids are pretty much out of the house and doing their own lives and whatnot. And so I'm like, and I really love doing all this stuff. So I thought, well, this is a good opportunity. Somebody actually wants to go with me to something that I love doing. So I kind of mentioned it to Doug, and he's like, yeah, go ahead. You should go. I go, but I have to know now because there's only 5 tickets left. Because it had already been, I guess, on the market for a minute. And then, so that night I said, yes, I'll go. And then she went ahead and bought the tickets right away because you can sign up for you and another person. And then, then we started making arrangements. So then she booked our flights. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'll get the rental car because I'll probably be the one driving. And what else was I going to do? Maybe that was it. So I thought, I wonder if Walter's going. So I texted Walter and he said no. It was he was looking at it, but it was very pricey, which it was. So where he told you Crop on the Cape was like $80 a night. Creative Journey was $250 a night for the resort.
Wow.
Yeah, it was quite a jump. So he is like, I was looking for stuff around there, but it's off season, so a lot of places are closed. So I really couldn't find anything feasible. And so then Cindy knows Walter from us and other things, and she was like, oh, I wish he was going. I really wanted to meet him. So then we started looking at rooms. So the resort was already booked. And then we had already talked about, well, we'll leave Monday instead of Sunday night because that way we don't have to, because it ended at 5 and then we had to rush to the airport and get out of there. So that just seemed kind of hectic. So we said, okay, we'll just stay till Monday. Well, because everything was closed, nothing was open on Monday during the week. They just had some rooms open on the weekends, I guess, for events or, and people come for tournaments or whatever, functions. And so there was nothing. So then I said, well, what about an Airbnb? And then she checked on there. And then she found an Airbnb. And then I said, well, maybe we won't have to rent a car. Well, we were trying to figure out transportation. Like, so there are shuttles or you can Uber to the Cape for $150 each way, or and that I didn't want to rent a car just to sit in the parking lot for 2 days. But we would have if we needed to, and then I thought, well, if Walter goes, maybe he'll drive us. And so that's where it started. But she actually looked at Airbnbs that would accommodate all of us because she said she was dying to meet him, and she was hoping he would go. And so we ended up getting a 3-bedroom B&B, and I told him, well, if you drive us, we'll take care of the lodgings and go to, and I was like, because there's not separate classes for this. I go, does that make it more feasible? And then he was like, well, I'll see if they have a ticket left, because at that point we had already taken 2 of the 5. And so then I emailed Jen Shirkas and I said, are there any tickets left? She knows who Walter is. Walter's thinking about going and we're trying to make it more feasible, blah, blah, blah. And I go, we're trying to get him. And she wrote me back, there's 2 tickets left. And she goes, keep on him, keep on him. So then I sent him a picture of that correspondence. And then a few minutes later, he goes, I got my ticket. So we pretty much bullied him.
Oh, but that's okay. It was done in a nice way.
So I'm glad. I'm so glad he's going. And
Yeah.
I think he wanted to go, but it really was pretty pricey because that the price of the ticket from 150 at Crop on the Cape, that one was 370 something for the 2 days. But if you look at the agenda, it's jam packed with stuff.
Well, I mean, as long as you're getting other stuff besides just, that's all it's paying for, then I think it's okay.
Yeah, if you go on the thing and look up Creative Journey, it's quite the package. It's more intimate too, where Crop on the Cape had 300 people. I think this one's maybe in like a little over 100 maybe, so it's much smaller and intimate.
Oh, that's nice.
And everybody says she puts on very good crops, and like Crop in the Cape was good, so I'm assuming this would be up there too.
Uh-huh.
So there is that. That's that story.
Fun.
And then that's why he was saying it wasn't on my bingo card, but and then I asked him, like, are you glad you signed up? And he said yes, but he goes, I'm kind of wasn't expecting to spend that, so
Gotcha. But I think that you guys are gonna have a lot of fun.
I've not done it in person, but only virtual events. Yeah, virtuals, they have their perks. You don't have to pack up and go through all the hassles, but I want to do all of it. I guess.
Hi, Ellen.
Ellen,
welcome.
What are you doing today, Ellen? Are you at the Ladybug picnic? My problem with online events is if I don't do the live, I tend not to go back and do the recordings later. So you get the same thing, but because I guess I'm not disciplined enough, I just once it's done, it's done. But I think some of that too is where I'm involved in so many different people, and I like to watch all these different people and all these different influencers. So by the time that one's over, something else is coming up, and I want to do that one, and I want to do the next one, and I want to buy the next kit. And so that's what happens to me for virtuals. So again, if I catch them live, definitely worth it for me. But I didn't catch all of the first day of the last fall Crop on the Cape, and I still have all of those kits unused, just sitting there waiting for me to go back and make what I missed. And that's on me, that has nothing to do with the event. That's all me. But also I am disappointed that the fall or the merrymaking this year at Brutus Monroe wasn't in person. That was always really fun to go to.
Me too. That was the one I was planning on doing, and then there went that idea.
So I guess he has his reasons. But the one merrymaking we went to was in September, the 1 year.
Oh, that was a little early.
Yeah, that was 2023. Why? I don't know. Which I found weird because we got there and they were celebrating Oktoberfest.
Hmm.
Vegging, like laying like broccoli. Andrea, what are you doing, Andrea? Oh, you told me watching a movie. Oh, Regina's always wanted to go on a crafty cruise.
I would like to do that too, but oh my goodness, what would you pack? That's why I don't do props and other things like that. I know I'm killing myself socially, but it's like it's so hard to know what to take and to pack, and all my stuff is here. It's just easier to stay home.
Well, that's great, Dawn. Just light stuff today. I saw your wedding card, Ellen. That was beautiful. Online. Yep. Me too. Maybe someday. But again, because I want to do what this person's doing and I want to do what that person's doing. Your box supply is coming along nicely.
Thanks.
Sarah asked me to make her volleyball cards for the girls for the end of the year party, and I need to get started on that, which once I get a template, I could probably get them done pretty fast. It's just making up the template.
Yeah.
And at least they're not the same colors as the last team I did for. So that'll be a little more, give me a little more creativity, I guess.
One second, please.
Oh, let me do that first. Anybody try the new Simon Hurley inks yet? Are they available to buy yet? I know sometimes they promote and then put them out for purchase later. I know my local doesn't get them until they've already like flooded the internet. And if you have tried them, what is the difference between that and the current Simon Hurley inks? We always used to have a cookout on this day when the kids were young.
I love cookouts.
Melissa, is that Foxy Fairy or Kitty Fairy?
It's Foxifly.
Foxifly, which is a fox butterfly. Which she had in her head, apparently, for a while.
Well, I've been wanting to play with a fox all month long. And so this is my chance. My last chance. Not that it's my last chance. But
Yes, after today, you can't do any more flowers. This is
can't
it.
do any more flowers or fauna or nothing, which is gonna like mess me up for next month because I think what are we doing next month? I don't even remember now. We've already done florals, right? And then this is now flora and fauna.
What was June weddings?
Oh no, because I wouldn't pick weddings for a whole month. I would not agree to that.
Did we write it down?
I'll look in my. I'm sure I wrote it down. I'll look in my planner. I will look.
I feel like I wrote it down somewhere, but
Yeah.
Francie's usually the secretary.
No, but she doesn't secretarize our Monday nights.
Well, I know, but I thought I wrote it down somewhere.
I know I did. I just have to look. So let's see. Oh no, I can't even unbury my planner real quick. You should see the desk behind me. That's the catch-all when I'm crafting.
Mm-hmm.
Especially working on these these scrapbooks.
Uh-huh.
Is my work desk behind me ends up being the catch-all, hold everything.
Dumping
place, dumping ground. Exactly. Dumping ground. That is a good. Yours is the floor. Mine is the desk behind me. And sometimes the floor.
I have them on, I have these empty bins that I just start filling up and like, oh, that's what we're doing now.
But it is supposed to be a fox, but it looks more like a cat.
It's cute. Oh, mess this up. I don't know. Why am I not using my beautiful crayons for this? Why am I struggling with these watercolor markers? Why?
I don't
Why?
know why.
I don't know.
Challenging yourself today?
Yeah, but
Maybe?
they don't even make those pretty of colors. As pretty of colors. They don't even color as pretty. How about that?
That was easy for you to say, huh?
But we've committed. That's what I get. Or I could smoosh and then just add the flour.
You could.
Oh, I just messed up. I think I didn't love this project. There's no love in it. Got no love.
And when she's with me. Mm-hmm.
Doug's out on the hammock. He's back from golf and now he's watching or listening to the Reds out on the hammock. It's so pretty out today.
Nice. How was his golf game?
He said he played pretty good because his back was loose for some reason.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's a very good thing.
Mm-hmm. You gotta be able to swing. Swing. All right, I just have this blob of blue and these forget-me-not. Now, what are we going to do with them, people?
We have the same dilemma.
People.
Do, 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 do.
Let's see here. Delise just came on. She was supposed to come on at 3.
Oh.
No, I don't see her. Jennifer McGuire came on at 1.
No.
No what? No Jennifer?
Oh, no. I was trying to snip something and the scissors took it instead of me holding on to it with the tweezers. I will not say no to Jennifer McGuire. I don't watch her, but others do.
Mm-hmm. I watch her sometimes. I used to watch her more religiously, but when she started doing lives, I liked them because she'd go for a long time. And so if I was crafting along with her, I didn't have to worry about finding something else to watch. And she always has good tips. Tips and tricks. Tricks are for kids.
I have learned a thing or two from her.
Oh, yeah, she did have company. Pam was supposed to be with her. Well, I don't know how long Pam was staying. And she teams me right, not teams, messengered me right before we started. Said, "Oh, I'm supposed to go on at 3," so she might still pop up. Well, she didn't say she wasn't. She didn't say she was for sure, but she did remind me that she was supposed to. She goes, "It is Monday, right?" Yes.
Yeah. Yepper doodles.
Oh, Dawn, did you see I got my pooisms? I know I had it on the live, but I don't know if you were on that one. All right. This is kind of a mess, but we're just going to say that's what I was going for.
Well, you know that's what you were going for.
Kind of. Look at this.
Own it.
This
Own it, girl.
watercoloring is pitiful. This is a big smooshy mess.
It's nice.
Yes, I got them, and now I need to do more poo so I can use them. Which won't be too much of a problem right now since poo is hot. He is the hot commodity right now.
That he is. Maybe that's what we should do. No, we've already decided what next month is going to be.
Let's see if I have. Oh. See if I wrote it on a sticky note. Nope.
I'll unbury my planner in a minute.
Apparently not one that I kept. I think it's in a notebook. Wait.
Do.
I think tonight I'll finish up my instructions for my mystery craft journal. That'd be a good idea.
I'm looking forward to that next week.
Yay.
Well, I guess at the end of this week, I should say, because it is Monday. Do.
Yeah, I don't think I wrote it down anywhere. I just thought I was going to remember it. Oh, so we're playing that game now. Let's pretend Chrissy can remember anything. That's a fun game.
Okay.
I make up the rules as I go along.
Oh.
All
Planner says June.
I know. I
Oh,
just typed
no.
and they popped up, Dawn. They just popped up right there.
We are
And-
doing forest and fairies.
Ah,
We have not done bees yet. We need to do bees. When are we doing bees? I thought we were doing bees. Here's the planner. We are doing
we're starting right now.
we are doing so we're kind of in August we're doing creepy crawlies and things with wings. So we could do bees then. But July is bears. And June is forest and fairies. So creepy crawlies and things with wings. And that could be our bees. All right, you guys. Only took me an hour and a half to make him, but ooh, I gotta plug in my laptop. We're about to die. Where's my power cord?
I got power.
Ugh. Darn it. Darn it. That's the best I can do with that. Yeah, so we're gonna do forest and fairies next month, Gaz. You want to join us on Monday nights?
It's late.
It is late for you. But I want to throw an idea. I want to throw an idea at Christy, and so maybe this will work. Hang on, Gaz. Just hold on.
I think I know where you're going. I thought of it too. Go ahead.
No, we'll talk about it later. Okay, so here's my box of fly, and I just don't know what to do with it. So, suggestion. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Would
you
then be make it very simple, quickly finished is this paper that I'm absolutely obsessed with right now.
Secret garden?
I'm not going to tell you what to hold on to, Gaz.
Whatever you got handy there, Gaz. Whatever you got handy.
Look how cute!
Oh, there you go.
Now, this is what we're doing. All right.
I was gonna do Secret Garden, but
you could do Secret Garden.
But I put Forget Me Nots in the title, so I thought I should at least.
Well, but I'm not doing Forget Me Nots at all, so.
But I put other memory flowers, but since I picked Forget Me Nots, I thought I should follow through. I have some sort of sense.
Yeah, but you know, these people
Since
already know us. We know we don't make sense.
That mean nothing.
We know we don't make sense.
We are senseless. I will beat you senseless.
How do you do this? Maybe not quite that much.
Oh. Sometimes we need to say no to the splatter.
Oh, I am um obsessed with this paper pad. I love it so much.
How much do you?
I love it so much. I don't know how to finish that. I love it. I love it so much. It's
I'm going to marry it.
okay.
Uh, sorry. That's such a weirdo.
But that's why we love you.
What were you and Candy doing, Ellen? Do you want to Zoom?
Or maybe this side. No. No. I want the other side. I'm going to have to order some more of this paper because it's so pretty. When they say order two, one to stroke and pet and look at, and the other one to use.
Oh no. This could work. All right, so let's put this to the side. And let's get out some of this. All right, I am getting out Gina K's something. Master Layouts 5. Let's do this. That could be fun.
Okay, now
Oh no, for kid.
all right, let's see. What can I find?
Oh, sorry. Candy. Your candy. Oh, nice. What did you guys make? The Secret Garden papers from Brutus Monroe. Oh, nice. Candy with an E, not candy with the I. Do that. Ooh. Where is Master Layouts 2? Okay. I wonder what Walter's doing today. And I wonder if Francie had to work.
Oh, I don't know. I hope she's feeling better.
But I think she works for like an elective surgery place, right?
Oh, I'm not sure. I thought she was at the hospital. I don't know.
If it is an elective.
Now that you say that, I thought it was the hospital.
Well, they still can, but if it's elective surgery, then they're probably not doing surgeries today.
Ugh.
Melissa, you are so brave. I can't cut a straight line with scissors.
I don't. I fake it.
She tapes it. You what?
I fake it. It comes out however it comes out.
Yeah, I just got a splinter in my thumb, like a metal one. I got a metal splinter in my thumb sliver.
Oh.
I feel it, but I can't see it.
I keep waiting to see if I'm going to get one in my foot because I'm really bad about, when you got to There we go. Cut dies apart.
Oh, you let the little things fling.
I do. And I walk around here barefoot all the time. Figure me or Charlie is going to step into one of those. And for me, it's my own fault, but that's not being very nice to Charlie, is it?
No. Oh, I got it. I think. Got it out. Woo! Much better. I kept hitting it and it hurt, but I couldn't see it. So, hey, who's crafting with us? Anybody crafting? And if you are, what are you crafting?
And I'm done.
Of course you are. Well, we're going to put you on the big screen. You're going to talk about that card for 15 minutes, please.
For 15 minutes. Okay.
And go.
And here we go. Okay, so the fox that looks like a cat, it was actually, I cut it on my Silhouette Cameo. All out of this cream color, and then I colored it up with ink and blending brushes. And then I brought in my spring add-ons from Jaded Blossom because I wanted to do this little foxify. So I put the butterfly wings on her and a little crown of flowers from other little Spellbinders die cuts. And the paper I used is Secret Garden from Brutus Monroe. And the sentiment, live your wildest dreams. This is actually from a conversations clippings that I got. Oh goodness, I don't know how long ago. I think I probably had just started on the Brutus Monroe team, so over a year and a half ago. I no. Yes. Anyway, and it is that these are foilable, but I don't think I ever foil them. But this one is from Safari. I know it's not available anymore, but I do love the sentiments out of here. And like I said, I never foil them. I just kind of like them being the black and white.
Nice.
So that is where the sentiment comes from. The little, I don't know if you can see, it's blurry, but like right here, I put little baby's breath and just by a die cut and a white gel pen. And then the little flowers, I did add some Nouveau drops. I used this dandelion yellow and crystal drops, and this one is a dream drop. Nope, sorry, it's a vintage drop.
That yellow is beautiful.
It's very bright and pretty and cheery. And this is, what color is this? It's called peppermint candy, but it looks blue to me. Anyway, so I put that on the centers of my little flowers. And look at his little toes. Aren't they cute? Like little toe beans. And
Is that, did you say that's from your cameo?
uh-huh.
The whole fox?
Yeah. Yep. And I had to tweak it a little bit so that I had a base to glue onto. And otherwise, it's just all of these individual pieces. It's like, okay, I have to put it on something. But anyway, so yeah, there you go. There's my card.
Very pretty. Dawn said the sentiment is perfect too.
Oh, thanks.
All right. Oh, Nima, I didn't see your hair. I'm
Hi,
crafting. I
Nima.
just finished a video and now I'm painting watercolor miniatures. Nice. What's your
Wow.
video for? Too sweet, Melissa from Dawn. Cute card, Melissa.
Thank you.
Very nice. And Teresa's finishing up her craft roulette card and KCC. Nice. What does
Very
roses mean? You're
nice.
working on roses? For
Like you're
the flower thing?
making them?
All right. I'm not as far behind as you think.
That's okay.
Only because this is going to be a very simple card from a very simple bear with a very simple brain. Or I'm going to do 5 1/4. I think. Or do I need to do 5? I think I need to do 5. And when you trim it down, it looks kind of a little better.
Oh, well, while you're working on that, Christy, if I may, I just want to show how my page. Gotta be careful so
Sure.
I don't smudge the drops.
You're in the big screen again.
Okay. So here's my finished page, and the ribbon is a solid. It's just there. You don't use it to like untie, and then this lifts up, and then you pull up and pull that out. You don't see the magnets. I figured out how to hide those. And then this pulls out like this so that there's room for pictures on all these sides. And there we go. So there it is.
Do you open it again? I was looking away.
So you lift that up and then just lift.
Oh.
And it's magnetized.
That's perfect.
So yeah, so I got it figured out. And now I'm working on another set of pages. This is going to be like a double page spread. So this is going to open up this way and 3 layers. So big picture here, some pictures and journaling here. That is also magnetized. And then I'm going to do another one so that it opens just opposite. So this part would be on this side. And I was playing still. So to me, it's kind of a big pain, and it's not really, but I'm just being lazy to pull my silhouette out. And so when I pull it out, I tend to try to do a lot with it while I have it out. And so I made some titles. It's just bride and groom. And so like this is the groom's page. And so I haven't decided if groom is going to go across here or if I'm going to try to do something like this, but still leave plenty of room for pictures. But I've got a lot to do on it. But this is about where I got started. And then the magnet is back here. So that's what I'm doing.
Well, that is going to be stunning. It already is stunning.
But I do need to sit and design out some pages, some page ideas, because otherwise yes, all I'm doing is sitting here staring at this stuff, going, okay, somehow an idea is going to jump out at me. I know it. I know it is. Just any minute now, it's going to jump out.
I think that means you need to go live more because you seem to do better when you're showing us what you do.
Maybe, I don't know. No, I don't. I can't.
24 hours
I
of a
can't.
wedding album.
I
5 years
can't. Well, and I mean, people have asked me if I would do tutorials on my books, and I'm not brave enough. I'm really not.
Right. That's what's so great about live. You just get what you get. And we can learn along the way, right? Not right?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Then you have to do it. I'm just talking.
Oh, I won't. I know I won't.
Oh, shoot. There you go. Fantastic and just beautiful.
Thank you so much, Dawn.
Brilliant. Just brilliant. All right. What do you have the rest of the day now, Melissa?
And I need to go cook dinner, and then I'm gonna try to finish up those pages, those 2 sets.
What are you thinking of dinner?
I am going to make dirty rice tonight.
It's good and pretty easy, but delicious.
Yeah.
Oh,
thank you, Ellen.
very crooked. Oh well. My whole life is crooked. We're just leaving it crooked.
Well, I pretty much see crooked, so yeah.
No. Just turn your head a little when you look at it. It won't be crooked.
You know, right? Maybe it'll come out straight.
Dirty rice. So I'm assuming rice and ground beef and seasoning.
It's not ground beef. I'm using turkey kielbasa.
Oh,
And onion and celery and green pepper. And I definitely tend to put more onion and celery and green pepper in it because I rather have the veggies. But yeah, it's pretty quick, pretty easy.
I make Spanish rice a lot. I like it.
I need to make some Spanish rice. My mom was talking about doing that the other day with my leftover meatloaf, and that to me sounded absolutely disgusting. How are you going to cover up the meatloaf taste to be like Spanish rice? So I wouldn't let her do it.
Oh. Well, the Spanish rice, I don't put meat in it, but then I do add ground beef later, and then that's usually a good lunch for me to take.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, are you meaning like the seasonings in the meatloaf? Like it's going to taste like meatloaf?
It's just going to be weird, I think. So I wouldn't let her do it. So Ellen says, Christy, my husband just moved offices last week. He hung a picture near the ceiling and it is very crooked and it hurts her head.
You probably shouldn't look at my cards. They're all very crooked. I don't want to be responsible for headaches. Oh. Yeah. Funny, Ellen. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Because I started out thinking, I'm just going to make a bad card. That's all there is to it.
No, I think it's beautiful.
Hey, where's Gas? Gas, what are you working on? Are you still reading books? All right, I just need a sentiment and we will be done and dusted. Oh, it just got warm in the house. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. So until then, don't look at it, please. Let's make it a thank you card. It got quiet. Shh.
It did. We're just watching.
Just be quiet.
Ellen says, my head would explode if I had to see it every day. I just know it's that way and mentally twitch.
Tell her you fixed it. Tell her you fixed it. Oh, Ellen, I have astigmatism and everything I do is crooked. I can't even measure it and it still comes out crooked. It's a thing. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Don't look at my stuff. I don't want to be responsible for any headaches. Andre, you said you were working on roses earlier. What roses? Whose roses? This one's pretty. That's too big. Too buku. Ta-da! Actually found what I needed when I needed it. We should go play the lottery. All of us should. That never happens. I'm totally forever on the struggle bus. I better take that. I do find everything I like pretty much about my intricate, but I do find that I do make it jump a lot. So I have to, I even have that magnetic mat too. So I'm probably either not using it right
Something.
or it's just a jumpy thing. Ta-da. So I wonder how the graduation was for Bianca. She's all done.
I'm sure it was lovely but exhausting.
And I wonder if her and Pam ended up having to get bailed out of jail this week. Bail? Any bail money? She's gonna have to do a super chats for bail money. I don't like the leaves so much, so we'll put it right there.
That looks like a good corner to put it in.
All right, I'm done. It's a very simple card.
It's very pretty.
Still took me 2 hours, but not too bad for not having a plan. I think
love
it's
it.
really pretty.
I think it's quite
And
low. I love window cards.
So the only thing unusual that I did on it was I cut the background panel a little larger than the window panel. So it kind of gave it that little bit of border, but you can see the flowers still on it. But other than that, it's pretty much master layouts from Gina K. Master layouts 2 and what did I say the other one was? I already put it somewhere and I can't find it. Well, it's the window one.
Did you call it Master Layouts 5?
What?
Did you call it Master Layouts 5?
Um, I think you are correct, but where it disappeared to, your guess is as good as mine. I think it was 5.
I think that's
Oh,
what
here it is. I found it. Yes, 5. And then I used the circles from Master Layout 7 because they were smaller.
Yeah. So pretty. Very pretty.
And that's, yes, Nima, thank you. So that's me. With
Very
some
nice.
splatters and some very bad watercoloring. And
But it's not bad. It looks great.
so it all came together. And
Yay! I like it.
all right. So we read that.
Oops. Wrong button.
It's funny. It's a flower by Pink Fresh. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. And yes, thank you for helping me there. All right, we're flipping up.
Yep.
I'm glad we went early. I probably wouldn't have made it. I was so tired.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. So, hope you enjoyed, everyone. We do appreciate you coming to hang out with us earlier in the day today. Christy, yeah, that's it.
Yep. What she said.
So, next Sunday is.
You
I think I better pull my planner back out.
better pull your planner back out and don't look at me. I don't know.
Because I don't remember now. We have. Oh, right. We have Pride next week.
Pride.
Mm-hmm. Right, and then we start our forest and fairies series on Monday nights, and yeah, so we've got a pretty good lineup in June. We have Pride, we have Father's Day, we have 4th of July, and we have Christmas in July.
Oh yes, remember?
So excited. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And so, like I was saying, it was so nice of you all to come and hang out with us this afternoon. Thanks for being flexible with us, with just kind of throwing it out there that we decided to go earlier. If you enjoyed this, please give us a thumbs up. And it smells like my mom's burning something. So
yes, so many plans. Yes. Oh, I hope she's not burning anything. All right. Well, very good. I'm probably going to be in my corner a little longer because I have a mess and from the weekend, and I need to finish my mystery craft along for Lynn instructions. That was my goal today, and I had a card started from the live you were on Saturday, and I want to finish that because I was liking the direction it was going, but I just got too tired on Saturday.
yeah, understand. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next weekend, everyone. Oh, are you doing Wednesday night mashup with Andrea?
Drea, I think so, but we haven't talked about it yet. So
Well, be on the lookout for a possible Wednesday night live or
95% yes. So.
for a Wednesday night mashup. All right. Well, Betty?
All right.
Mwah. Bye, everyone.
Bye.